who are your top five for this wild card round?
So I got Josh Allen, Joe Burrow, Justin Herbert, Kirk Cousins, and Trevor Lawrence.
Yep, got the same. What a different order: Allen, Burrow, Lawrence 3, Herbert, then Cousins 5, but same guys. We'll see what's up with there's some injury questions with Lamar and Tua, obviously.
Yep.
But who are you high on?
So I'm high on Daniel Jones.
Yeah.
It seems like just a couple weeks ago he was facing the Vikings and we were both high on him. And sure enough, he had just the best game of his season. He threw for 334 yards, ran for 34. So I have to imagine he'll run it back here. And like you alluded to, this quarterback slate's pretty weak. We don't know if Lamar or Tua are going to play this week. No Patrick Mahomes, no Jalen Hurts. Josh Allen and Joe Burrow are pretty big favorites, so they might not need to throw as much. So, I mean, Daniel Jones has a shot to be the top scoring quarterback this week. So, I have him QB7, but I think he just has a massive ceiling here against just a really bad Vikings defense, and we took advantage of this just a couple weeks ago as well.
Yeah, I'm the same. That's the guy that stands out to me is Daniel Jones. I mean, if there's anyone that's ranked that's going to be not ranked in the top five that has a chance to finish as the overall QB1, it's Jones, because not only can he do it through the air, which anyone could really do against this Vikings D, but he can do it on the ground as well. And so if you're gonna have to put up points and stay with Josh Allen or somebody like that, having that rushing upside is going to be essential. So yeah, it's Jones for me as well. What about who are you on?
Well, it looks like we're on the same page again. So if you want to go first this time, I'll let you go.
Yeah, so it's Brock Purdy for me, and nothing against the guy. I think he's playing great. But against the Seahawks, number one, another big favorite, and we know the Niners.
Yeah.
When they get in the playoffs, especially, their bread and butter is they're going to run the football. So he's the consensus quarterback 6 right now, ahead of Daniel Jones. I don't think that should be the case. Purdy probably is not going to get to 300 yards passing, just given the game script. And, the touchdowns, they could be there. But again, the San Francisco team, they're going to run. They're going to play conservative. They're in a game against the Seahawks team who's the third time playing. It could be a lower scoring game just because that's how division games late in the year usually turn out anyway. So a lot of things kind of, I think, going against Purdy, putting up big numbers, even though he's playing very well.
Yeah, like I said, I'm on the same page as you. I have Purdy as my QB10, but I mean, everything about this matchup is a positive for him. The Seahawks play a ton of zone. As we know, Christian McCaffrey, Deebo Samuel, back and healthy is great for Purdy. George Kittle all thrive against zone. So it's a really good matchup. Plus the Seahawks, they blitz the third lowest rate. Against the blitz, Purdy ranks 28th in adjusted net yards per attempt, 35th in QB rating. Versus teams sending 4 or fewer rushers like the Seahawks tend to do. He ranks first in adjusted net yards per attempt and first in QB rating. So he's really good when teams don't send the blitz. So this is a great matchup for him. But like you said, I think just the Niners, considering it's the playoffs, will just lean on the run game here and their defense, and they should come away with a pretty easy win. Plus, this is a game we could see quite a bit of rain, it looks like. So there's a lot of external factors that are no fault to Purdy, of course, why I have him ranked low. But on paper, this is a great matchup for him.
Yeah, and regarding things like the blitz and stuff, I mean, it's the playoffs. We could always see them switch it up in the playoffs. Yeah, kind of, because you only got one shot now. So
true. And just real quick with Purdy, like he does have pretty good rushing upside. Mm-hmm. He was a really good runner in college, but he just, for whatever reason, has not been tapping into that. He's basically Jimmy G back there, averaging 3 to 5 rushing yards a game. So that's really hurt his floor ceiling combo. He does need those, longer touchdown passes to keep afloat. But I mean, any given week now, he could run for 20 or more yards. He certainly has that upside, but that's definitely curbed his fantasy ability.
Yeah, I think, probably with him being the third string quarterback at this point, they're probably telling him like, stay out of harm's way. Yeah. Don't really, because you can't. I mean, you've already gotten through.
Who's their backup right now?
Josh Johnson. He played in.
Okay.
He played last week. So yeah, but I mean,
yeah,
Josh Johnson
XFL
can run. but I don't think you want him. I mean, if anyone could weather that storm, it's the Niners. But still, you don't want to get to your fourth quarterback.
Yeah.
So But that's going to be our prop actually is Brock Purdy, because this is an interesting
Oh.
one. We're going to go his passing yards. I'll put it at 225.5.
Man, that's the perfect. I was just writing up this matchup. His line right now is 215.
Okay.
But I said I'm projecting at 225. So damn. I will lean. Man, this is tough. I'm gonna lean under, just based on what we were talking about. I think they will lean on the run more here. It could be we could see a ton of rain. So I'm just slightly leaning under here, and that's where the market is right now anyway. But
Yeah, I saw
I'm
that.
certainly in line with your prop.
And you
Yeah,
got you do have the Seahawks like terrible run defense. like
I know.
the more
Yeah.
yards per carry the Niners get, the less yards to throw are going to be available.